Welcome back to another Modern League. Tonight is Misplay Monday. I am playing Sultai Ritual. Um, this is a deck brought to us by Patrick Baker Jr. Gifted the subs necessary to choose the deck that we play, and they chose Sultai Ritual. So we're on the play here. Let's see how we do. Right from the get-go, we have a one-lander. I don't even know what we have for surveillance. 2 surveillance. 2 surveillance. All right, so we have 2 surveillance. We're on the play, so we really only have one draw, one go at it. But if we do get a second land, we have a very, very good hand. I want to keep. This is my RCQ deck. I'd keep. Okay. All right. Well, if you approve of me keeping, I'm keeping. This just seems really good. Do I start with a ritual or do I put a creature out first? I always want to start with ritual, right? So then when I play the creature, they have to have the removal. More likely for them to have the creature removal than the... Graveyard. Not a counter spell deck, but they are a potential Bezeju deck. If I start with Coil and Oracle, I have Flare Up just in case, and then next turn I can Oracle again. Next turn they're probably going to want to play Rona, right? But do I want to be spending my time? I feel like I want to play Coiling Oracle to get the land, right? Yeah, I'm going to go for the land here. And I want to get Harbinger, so I'm going to need... Well, I can't get a forest, unfortunately, because it's a flooded strand. Life total is not really going to matter. I'm going to go with a breeding pool here. Perfect. That is exactly what we needed. That was just perfect. Labyrinth, yep. And then you're gonna play Trudge, Fanatic of Ronus. I'm fine with that. Do I play both rituals here, or do I want the Oracle out? If I put the Oracle out, I have a creature to sack to flare, so I'm gonna do that. I don't want to be asking you everything. I kind of want to just go with how I feel. So now, end of step, I'm gonna look at the top 7. I'll get an Oculus. I'll get Shardless Agent. So I'll get an Oculus here. Obviously take the Oculus there. Now we've got Flare. Yeah, I liked that ritual play too to try to get the Harbinger, but also having the Flare to sacrificing the Oracle with the Flare. seems pretty good to me. Because I knew they were going to try to just cast Fight Rigging. I could have had the Force of Negation there too, but now I can just hard cast the Harbinger and be good. Though I don't know how good it is when they've got multiple. I kind of want to keep the. Like, I've got this to attack, right? They take 10. I have Island. I guess this is only 2 green. That'd be 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. They could still technically Fight Rigging. I could Force of Negation. I wouldn't have Force of Negation. That's the issue. Yeah. I like keeping up the force and just attacking. There's no reason not to play this ritual here. Three. There's nothing here that I'm gonna sacrifice. No. Here, I've got subtlety. Nothing worth sacrificing an Oculus. I don't think there's ever a time where I'm gonna sacrifice an Oculus. Ops on better brood scale. Yeah, according to Spike, this is better than brood scale. So now we just win. Because we just Force of Negation the Fight Rigging, call it a day. Alright. That was very easy. Alright. That felt really good, guys. That felt so good. That felt amazing. Oh, that was fun. How we doing, Hobo? Alright. So now to look at my cards here. Sacrifice a permanent. If I do draw 2 cards, gain 5 life, destroy target non-land permanent with a value 2 or less. That seems useless. Disputes are useless. I like Harbinger, obviously. What's Namor actually do here? Namor's power is equal to the number of merfolk you control. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with 1 or blue mana symbols in its mana cost, that doesn't seem good. That seems more against, like, control. Plague Engineer. I could bring this in against Eldrazi, right? Kind of stops their K commands. Harbinger and Consign. It is, and please don't say... Spike's awesome. I love Spike. I like his streams. I just thought it was crazy. All the negativity he said about... So you do board out the agents and bring in consigns. Okay. I was kind of like looking at that. What else do I have here? I have Endurance. That doesn't matter. Do I bring in Foundation Breaker? Foundation Breaker for the Fight Rigging? Doesn't seem that great. I feel like this deck is kind of... I do bring in Breaker? Okay. Probably take out Endurance, because Endurance isn't going to matter. Actually, I can Endurance them, so they can't hard cast. I bring in the Charm, too. What? Why did I bring the Charm in? Oh, it's non-land permanent. Yeah, I can kill the Trudge. Okay. All right, so what do we take out? Couple Riddlers. Take out 2 Riddlers. Because they're going fast, I need to just be able to respond. Okay, yeah, so I'll trim a Riddler. don't know. Probably a subtlety. Okay, you agree with subtlety. All right. Well, from the signs of it, Hobo, it doesn't seem like it'll be approved, which is crazy because I still see people with Daybreak accounts that don't like create content at all. But that's fine. That's all right. All right, what do we got here? We have a single Ice Fang Coatl. We have a Consign and a Force of Negation. We're on the draw. We do have Bezeju, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I think because we're on the draw, this is an okay hand to keep. I'm going to keep. Devourer. I mean, we have Consign to consign the Fight Riggin trigger. We have Bezeju to take out a Labyrinth. We don't have anything for that. Well, I was going to say technically we have Bezeju for that, but now I guess we don't have anything for it. Yeah, it seems kind of strange, right? All right, so I need blue-green, so I want to use an off-color fetch here. So I'll go with the Flooded Strand. Like, we're just... What? Though, kind of, like, by doing that, it would have cost 3 for all our 0 spells anyway, right? That's fine. That's kind of convenient, because now we can Vex... well, I guess we don't want to Bezeju. Yeah, he's got all the hate, but he's hurting himself. He doesn't have any colored land, so I'm not going to Bezeju this Bauble anytime soon. I am just going to get... I'm going to get a Forest here and end of turn Coatl, because if we get a Harbinger, I want to be able to play it effectively, and it would destroy them. I guess I don't have to play it yet. We'll attack. So now we have Hardcast Force up. We have Consign up. We have End of Turn Coatl up. And now we just have everything up because they're digging for lands. Yeah, I feel like you always want to rep Harbinger, right? Fight rigging. We're just gonna hard cast Force here because we can. Or does it matter? Shit. I don't really want to Bezeju it because I don't want to give him more land, right? It doesn't. Wait, what doesn't? What doesn't what? I don't even know what I asked and what you're responding to. Still don't know what means I'm good. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm forcing it. He's answering in ways that like I don't even remember what I asked to be quite honest. All right. Can we draw something other than Lando? Like maybe. I can keep. As much as I want that, I kind of want something better. Yeah, there's also a little delay too. That's why I kind of don't like looking at chat all that much while I'm playing. I kind of like to just try to do my thing. But if I really need help on something, then it can, you know, matter. Am I choosing the replicate? Like I don't know what I'm supposed. I've never replicated before. um. Oh, there's the replicate. Okay, there we go. Grumpy Oldsman, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate you and the support. All right, nothing I can do about this one. I can draw a card off the Ice Vein Coatl though. So let's see what I can get off of this. We'll get a forest because I can. Not really a card I want a subtlety. So yeah, that'll be ah. Um yeah, I know they can never attack, so I'm just gonna pass turn here. We could be drawing a little bit better though. Like I say that while we're really controlling the game here, but I mean, we want to finish this, right? Like, I guess I could be attacking with one snake. Yeah, I could be dealing some incremental damage here. I'm going to subtlety this just because I feel like they're not sitting on much, and it's another flyer that I can just try to start ending the game. That's a lot of consigns, a bit sus, yeah. Daybreak must feel bad about no Daybreak account. So they're like, yeah, let's give them all the consigns here. We'll do this. I still want to leave consign and flare up, so I'm gonna Riddler. I'm gonna warp the Riddler here. Okay. Well, we're just gonna slam this down and have flare up. Oh, I can't just slam it down. I don't have enough cards in my graveyard. All right. So game plan still to keep consign and flare up. Oh, that's great. Yeah, you bring that back. Now we're just gonna consign it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He needed a land. Does he have a land to even cast it? Ah, there's the land. But now he's at 4. So he's hoping we don't have a consign. Sorry, I have the consign. Welcome back to round 2. We're 1-0. We won the die roll, so we're going to be on the play here. Let's see how we do. Another classic one-lander. But this time it's all 3 drops other than Coiling Oracle in my hand. So I'm going to mull this. Yeah. All right. This is much better. We have 2 lands. We have 2 rituals. We have a Charlotte's Agent, 2 Ice Fangs, and a ritual. I think I pitched the Agent here because we already have the 2 mana drops that we're looking for. And I want to be able to cast everything in my hand. The man himself. What? You know me? My opponent says the man himself. So I guess we're going to keep this. And I'm going to pitch the Charlotte's Agent because, again, I want to be able to cast what's in my hand. Oh, not the land. Not the land. Jesus. All right. We're going to play Misty Rainforest. Probably should have played the Flooded Strand, actually, but I'm the Titan Discord of Fair Amount. Sweet Tarts. Oh, Sweet Tarts! I know Sweet Tarts. So this is going to be Titan. So we want to play the Ice Fang first. Because they do have Bezeju. Oh, they're running the white version. Okay. Kind of want to get to something. It's a good card, but I don't know that that's what I want right now. But it does give us cards, yeah. All right. So I'm going to play Ice Fang Coatl end of their turn. Or in response to something if I'm looking for a flare. I just realized if I play Ritual, I can play Riddler and sacrifice Riddle and get anything, right? Is that how that works? So I want to play the Ritual first so I can play Riddler next turn then. But they do have Bezeju. Ritual first, you have backup. Yeah, that's true. We're going to go with Breeding Pool here because I screwed up. I like this. Okay, now I see why Riddler's in here. That's pretty sweet. Being able to cast Riddler, sacrifice it, and get anything in the deck after drawing. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Spelunkin. Really looking for a Harbinger. They cannot deal with Harbinger main deck. Yeah, but we want a Harbinger. Titan cannot deal with Harbinger game one. Ah, they're still on Zurin Orb. Okay. Pretty good draw. I gotta stack these correctly. If I stack Riddler first, the ritual happens first, right? I have to click the Riddler. I play, yeah, I click the Riddler. Okay. Woo. Unfortunately, we don't have. I'm gonna go Riddler into Riddler. Now we got Flare. Wanted the Harbinger there. But we have Flare now, so if we have to sacrifice the Riddler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they could very well try to Titan here. They could very well I feel like they need 5 lands with Scape Shift, but if they have a double Scape Shift line. There we go. Definitely Flare the Titan. So now next turn, I'm going to play Ritual Coatl and have 2 shots at getting, Oracle Coatl, actually, because then we can filter a little bit more. What's going on, Broen? Okay. We could go. Do we grab like an Oculus and then go for another one and just grab Harbinger if we find a Harbinger? Is that the play here? And if we don't get a Harbinger, we have an Oculus in play. Seems about right. God, why do I never have an Harbinger when I need a Harbinger? Son of a bitch. No. Watch, we're gonna reveal a Harbinger. Okay. Alright, well we stopped one Titan so far. What's going on? Oh, hell yeah. 2-3. Not bad for your first league. What's going on, Kane? What's going on, BLJ? How we all doing tonight? A lot of people talking at the same time. I love it. As I try to figure out this deck here. It's got another Titan, double Titan. Yeah, here's a Titan. Really wanted that Harbinger last turn. Oh, it's Escape Shift. We're boned here. Well, they only have 4 lands. They don't have 5, so let's see what they have. Moving on and on and on. So I've got 2 floating. 3, 4, 5, 6. So now they have a Titan here. Just gonna yield. I have nothing to respond with. Well, I don't want to do that. I want to make them think I've got like a flare, right? I want to make them think I have a flare. Don't want to just F6. If I had a flare, I mean, I would have flared the escape shift, right? There's the analyst. All right, so they now have the loop. They have mirror pool. They have shifting woodland. Yeah, they've got the loop here. I'm asking if they have anything to make this deterministic. I'm not going to make them click through everything. They are a friend of the stream. They're a friend of other, like, T West in hand. Okay. I'm not going to sit here. No. Absolutely not. I literally in chat asked if they had it. I trust. This is Sweet Tarts. Sweet Tarts is in every single Titan channel. I've chatted with Sweet Tarts quite a bit, so I'm not doing that. Okay. So against Titan, obviously we want Harbinger. Let's see. Foundation Breaker makes sense. Consign, Charm, and Harbinger. What's going on, Gaz? How we doing? Charm. Endurance, obviously. Breaker, obviously, takes out Sagas, takes out Amulets, takes out basically everything. Alright, Flares are good. Oculus is our win con. We want to take out Agents. Sync is land, so we don't take Syncs out. I feel like Riddler's just always like the thing that we're reducing here. I don't want to reduce Subtlety. You want to reduce it. Subtlety is just huge, right? If they packed for a Titan and we Subtlety the Titan and they don't have the lands, like, granted, a good Titan player won't do that. If we assume Sweet Tarts is a good Titan player, I would imagine they are. I've never seen them play Titan. They wouldn't play into that. Like, I'd much rather cut a Force over a Subtlety. But Force stops because they reduce their scape shifts. They typically take scape shifts out because of Force of Negation and all the counter. I was thinking that. I was thinking of trimming a Coil and Oracle. And honestly, I think a Force. I think a Force because we have Consign. That's what I'm going to try. You might be right with Subtlety, but I like Subtlety just for the fact that it stops Colossus, it stops Titan very easily. Oh, there's a Harbinger. Unfortunately, I can't get any green sources. Like I can't get any force. We do have a force of negation though. We can force pitch sink. I mean, I'll get hedge maze off of a flooded strand, but I want a forest for the harbinger. But harbinger just wrecks them. Obviously, they bring in gemstone caverns. What? That's new. Haven't seen that. Running out the saga. Okay. 11 rumbles, fine. Where they keep? They kept spelunking. Now the only downside is now if we harbinger, they get infinite tokens. Do we worry about them just making a bunch of constructs? Oh, I could have charmed that, couldn't I? Oh no, I can't charm that, so I had to force that. But I knew they had spelunking, so I was holding up the force for that. Do I worry about the saga just making a bunch of constructs here? I think I have to worry about that. I think I have to let him get this, and then I'll charm. Can I just charm non-land? Oh no, it's a land. So I let him get the amulet and then just charm the amulet, right? I think that's what I do here. What do I have for a land to grab? Watergrave, okay. Watergrave. I like playing lists I don't know. It's great. Pass prioritize. Oh. Huh. At this point, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna. Does, I guess, if he plays another amulet? I'll do it now. Yeah, exactly. But they do have dismember, so that's, you know, we can't really play it like they can't do anything. They do typically only run 2 dismember, but he's gonna copy Saga here. What? They didn't copy Saga? Forest. I mean, I don't think it really matters because we have Harbinger, we have double Oculus. All right, so they don't have the Dismember because they would have dismembered at the end of their at the end of my turn. No stock up. And now we just have protection against Dismember. Yeah, it's basically game. There's nothing they can do at this point. Yep. I've played enough Titan to know you can't really. Yeah. Sweethearts knows what they're doing with Titan. Absolutely. Do we do anything different on the play? I don't think we do, right? I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is a lot of fun. I really like this deck. Didn't you almost 5-0 the other night, or just yesterday or something? You lost to blue-white control, I think I saw. All right. So we're going to be on the draw here. 2 lands, 3 lands. We have a Coiling Oracle. We have Foundation Breaker. We're going to keep this. If they turn one Titan, I think we pitch Oracle with Force and get rid of it. Oh, no, we have Foundation Breaker. So we're fine if they have... We're not going to counter it. We'll use the Breaker on it. So they'll have it for like 1 turn. They're not going to be able to do anything that much. 3 Fairy, 2 Wrath of Skies, and yeah. Yeah, that's rough. Alright, so we're going to use... Ooh, and we got the Wither Blue. Man, we just have answers for days. So Flooded Strand gets us our off color. I got to remember this. So Flooded Strand for our Hedge Maze. Drawing the Witherbloom Charm's nice. We have answers for days. The thing I like about this is now I can save the Foundation Breaker for a Spelunking and Witherbloom Charm for Amulet. Which right now it looks like they've got a Spelunking turn. So, yeah. I like that. By Coiling Oracle, I know they've got Spelunking. So I can Coiling Oracle and then on my turn, Foundation Breaker the Spelunking. I like that idea because I like the thought of ramping. Alright. Didn't ramp, but that's okay. Yeah, I didn't grab the Grave. I grabbed a Forest just in case we get Harbinger, but... Now here's the thing is I could flare this and they don't get to put a land into play. Because of everything in my hand, I don't think that's a bad play. They sacrifice the spawn, so I feel like they only have a tap land here. Or I could pitch Sync with Force. I think that's a good play. I'm going to do that. Because if I do that, it keeps up Flare, it keeps up Subtlety, and I still have answers to multiples. Because now if they have a bounce in, they have to bring something back up. There we go. They'll bring the Bazeju back up, but I'm not worried about that right now. We're going to bring that back up anyway, and then have 2 open. Six. Nope. 6 is so good. I won so many games against Goryos because of 6. And now we're going to Foundation Breaker their Urza Saga. Land? Mm. I'd like to see another land. They go, I cry every time. And I'm just like, sorry. Really want this 4th land or... There we go. We have 5 in the grave. Let's go land. I mean, it's something. Land. Land. I mean, not terrible. They have 4. Alright. I don't think they have another land. Or if they do, it's a tap land. There's a Zurin Orb. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay. No green sources, so this Harbinger is really going to hit if they don't have... They don't have a Dismember. We're sitting pretty good. Alright, let's get a land. Not that it really matters now. We're just going to slam Harbinger. I actually wouldn't mind like a Force of Negation to protect. Alright, well, let's get a Force here. I'm never going to cast these Witherbloom Charms now. But that's fine. I mean, they might just have Dismember, right? So. Wait, what? Oh, are they running Prismatic Ending or something? Erode, okay. Interesting. Well, now we can... I haven't really looked at these green-white lists. I mean, we still have... Well, I don't really want a Subtlety, because I want this Oculus, but... Okay, that's good. They'll bring back Rizeju, though. Any sort of counterspell. I can get us to a counterspell. I mean, it gives us Subtlety, right? So if they have Titan here, we can Subtlety with Ice Fang. Kind of want to just go wide with Oculus, I think. It's 10, 11 damage next turn. They try to Titan here. We're in good shape. We'll just Subtlety. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yep. Colossus. Colossus. Looks like Colossus here. Green Sun Zenith. Uh-oh. Can't deal with that. Give us an answer. I mean, they don't have... I mean, it's not, like, the end of the world. Because everything's coming into play tapped, but... And they can sacrifice their lands too to gain 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So they're effectively at 25. I imagine they'd probably get Woodland here. But if they need Teleria West, they might just get Bounce West. Yep, Bounce West. All right, so I need something good here. Want to just draw cards, I think. Definitely want to just draw cards off of that. Yeah, exactly. But I am going to attack in the air for 11 here. I can turn it face up anytime, so I could effectively, if I get a Harbinger flipped, I can flip it and like screw them, right? I'm not 2-0. Relax. But this is fun. This is fun. Now the question is like, am I gonna have to just sacrifice a creature to draw 2 cards and hope to draw something here? This is escape shift. That might be exactly what I have to do. Yeah, transmute's fine. Oh yeah, it's any permanent. Yeah. Sacrifice a land, draw 2 cards, and pray I draw some sort of counter spell. Sacrifice an island, obviously. Ooh. Let me think here. They're going for an analyst. And if they get the analyst, the loop's kind of just there. I can't kill that. We got nothing. We'll be able to subtlety it. Will that be enough, though? It's going to have to be. Those better not be a fish. Four, five, six, seven. What's going on here? Scape shift? No. I mean, all their lands are coming in tapped still, right? So with subtlety, we just subtlety the aftermath analyst, and we no, they're gonna get a bunch of vestige. So the goal here is they're gonna get vestige to float land, play the analyst, and then bring all their lands back. But we're gonna have subtlety for the analyst. My daughters say 6-7. My 3-year-old and 5-year-old daughters say 6-7. In the middle of eating the other night, my 3-year-old goes 6-7. I'm like, oh my god. Can we ban them? No, we'll ban Hobo instead. Yeah. So if they go for a Titan here, they're not going to go for a Titan here. They have to play Analyst. They have 4 open, and then we're going to... cast Subtlety, and they can't do anything, and we just win. Welcome back to round 3, currently 2-0. We lost the die roll here. This hand is great. So being on the draw, it's really helpful that we have Bezeju here, because we're going to play Bezeju, and then we're going to just maul here. Alright, this is better. We have Shardless Agent. I've yet to cast a Shardless Agent, so I think we just pitch a flare. Right, we pitch a flare here, or do we pitch a land and then just try to get a third land? Seems kind of sketchy doing that. I think pitching a flare is fine here. Oh, exclamation. Okay. Flare. Okay, you agree with me. All right. Leyline. Okay, so it is Leyline into Saga. Is this Leyline Titan? Are we playing against Leyline Titan right now? Holy shit, it's Leyline Titan. Let's go. All right, that's fun. All right. What? How is Nykthos Leyline a goldfish archetype, but we still have green, white, red, and... Oh, I know. Yeah, the brood scales are annoying, man. I finally 5-0, and it puts me in as Eldrazi, so people looking for, like, a bird scale deck can't even, like, see my name. As a streamer, like, I want people to see my name, and they don't get to see it. That's annoying. I'm fine with pitching that right now. Samwise tends to show up as Yawgmoth as well. Really? Crazy. Crazy. Alright, so next turn we're going to Shardless Agent and hopefully get... Are they going to make another construct here? No. Alright, so we're going to get... I'm going to get Watergrave and Witherbloom Charm, the amulet here. To be fair, Boros Ponta is finally an archetyped. Archetyped? What the hell? Make face down, down across your floor. It was weird. It was like hovering over it. Like I thought it was automatically targeting it, so I got confused there for a second. Sweethearts, have you tried this build? If you're still there. I tried it. It seemed bad. But I also didn't have hands like this. And I'm sitting here with a bunch of forces. But at least I stopped their amulet. So... But this is looking pretty rough here. We better pray we hit Ritual into Harbinger next turn. No, we are just screwed. Ritual. Nope. Alright. That's basically game. Alright. Who knew Leyline would like help Titan? Who knew? You still do not have Dryad. So I'm still okay for now. Oh yeah, you don't need Dryad with Leyline. Holy shit. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Yeah. Forgot about that. The whole reason why Leyline's any good, oh no, I think it helps non-Titans more by skimming Titan players. Right? Well, Red Face Menace just posted a video on it too, so I feel like more people will try it out because of that. Which I don't know. I played it once and it did not seem good. I'm also not a good Titan player though, so same plan as last time. Yeah, basically, right? Well, I don't need the endurances because they don't run. They don't run. He ran sagas. Most of the lists don't run sagas, but he's not going to be running um Shift and Woodland or Aftermath Analyst, so I don't need to worry about that. What did I do last time? Oh yeah, I took out these, so I can put either Riddler or Snake. I'll put a Snake back. We just need a better draw there. They had an insane draw. That Castle Garenberg was insane. All right, we'll play first. Another one lander. I love these one landers, huh? All right, technically two lander, three lander. Honestly, I think I put a sync back because I don't want to put any of this back. Hmm. I know I'm taking the damage off of all of this anyway. But I might as well play Breeding Pool first. Doesn't really matter. I'll do this first because if I draw another land, I can keep the sync up as a counterspell if need be, and not take the 3 damage. Makes the most sense. Amulet or Grazer. Green Sun Zenith. What? I don't want you having Arbor. All right. Yeah, it seems hard on lands. Well, I wish I kept Consign up. Fuck. Oh my god. Yep, wish I had kept the Consign up. Well, top deck land. Top deck land, please. Green Sun Zenith, he's going to grab 6. Oh, okay. 400 speaker. All right, just give me a land, please. Let me. It's going to be. I'm going to draw a land. It's going to be a Hedge Maze. That's all right, guys. We were rewarded. I mean, they still have Unfortunately, they're going to have... There's really nothing I can do. I could let them get this. I know they have Titan, so they're going to get... Yeah, no, I just have to do it. They coincidentally can still play a Titan too, because they have double forest. Provided, you know, they get their 6th land, but... I think I want the Oculus here. It's going to be rough. Because they can just make constructs. And they still have green. Oh. Oh. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if I had them, now he's got Titan. Could have kept... Yeah. Yeah, true. That was dumb. Though, I don't know that bouncing the Trinisphere is really going to do much here when they already have a Titan out. It is called Misplay Monday, though. For a reason. I don't really have any way out of this, huh? Well, how am I like, I still don't know how I'm unpunished. I still have to deal with this Titan. They have all these lands here. Like, I don't know what my play is. What's my play here? Because, like, okay, I bounced Trinisphere. Now I've got 1 mana left, but I still have to deal with an attacking Titan. Before he attacks with Titan, I can, for eyeball, block and bounce. Yeah. And then end of turn, Trinisphere. Go for eyeball to block and bounce 3 ball and have consign up. Yeah. All right. Well, we got the Oculus. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, I was like, not. Don't tell me you have double Otawara here. Oh, that's pretty good. I just lose now. Yeah, I just lose. Block, block, block. That's 4. Oh, I don't lose yet, but now I have to. Damn it. He didn't attack the. Ooh, okay. That's actually not bad because that would only be. Oh, he did attack here though. And then he can just make a guy. Alright, so you can make a guy bounce. So these are still going to be 3s. So I have to block one of these. I have to block here, block. So I have to do this. I take 1. And then this and this. Because I bounce Trinisphere. These become 2s. He responds to make those 3s again, and I just lose. This is the only play I have, really. That was a good play with the speaker there. That was a very good play. I mean, I basically lost anyway. Yeah, I could have bounced and then they just replay it. Like, at the end of the day, like, there's not much I'm able to do in this situation. Yeah, and they know they know what they're that we're just dead here. Of course. Hoping for a land there. Not sink. We're just gonna lose here. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part playing the ritual. Like, that's not even like, that's only our fault. And by our fault I mean my fault. Had I held the consign up, I just completely spaced about Trinosphere, honestly. Alright, so we're 2-1. And welcome back to round 4. We won the die roll, so we're gonna play first. Let's see how we do. Super fun. Alright, this is a brutal hand. Oh, you're 4-0 now, so you were 3-0. Hell yeah. Where are my green lands? Do I just keep this one and hope to get there? I have a force, I have a subtlety. Yeah. Pitch a Shardless Agent. Hedge Maze. It's gonna be Living End. Solitude. What? Alright. Alright, where's our green land? Goryos doesn't run Hedge Maze typically though. Usually it's a breeding pool. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. Got there. I never doubted. I never doubted. Never doubted. I'm just going straight for a Harbinger, right? Let's go straight for Harbinger here, and then next turn Shardless Agent, or do I Shardless Agent first and then go for Harbinger? Try to hit him where it hurts. Which one do I do here? Shardless. Yeah, because I guess if the Shardless lands and then I play Harbinger and they try to counter it, I have Flare. Nice. All right. I mean, I went for a forest, right? So they're going to know to go for a basic here. Never mind. So yeah, so now next turn we just Harbinger and have Flare as backup. Obviously we flood a Strand with a Surveil first. You son of a bitch. Probably should have attacked first, actually. Because now if they have a counter or anything, I have to sacrifice. And they still went for a surveil? What are they doing? Who fetches for surveil land against a harbinger? What? They must have an answer, right? That is just I don't understand that play there. Does anyone understand why they would? Do they just not have any basics in their deck? You think they're just not running basics, and that's why they went for a surveil? They can't. They just can't have any basics. There's no way that you fetch for a surveil land there, facing down a harbinger. That doesn't make any sense. But I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna do what you said, where you do the Namor, because if they didn't search for basic there, they don't have any basics. So harbinger just. I'm not gonna side out any harbingers because they clearly didn't play around harbinger at all. Even when it was on the sack, they didn't play around it, right? Like, so against them, obviously, we want mystical disputes. Let me see if I can figure this out. We want mystical dispute. We want endurance. We probably still want Namor. Namor still seems really good against them. I don't know that we care about charm. What do they have? I don't think we care about charm. Foundation breaker, don't really need. Calling ritual, we don't want. Plague, we don't need. Bring one in, frog. Wait, bring what in? The Witherbloom? Keep a Witherbloom in for frog, yeah. Um well, we have a lot to cut. Do we care about subtleties here? Trim 2 Dweller. Probably a subtlety. Still have 5 to cut. Maybe we just don't do the Namor plan and we stick to the Harbinger plan. Do we cut a ritual? I don't think we cut a ritual. We could cut a Charless agent. Because we're bringing in the 3 drops, so maybe cut an agent or 2. Maybe a flare, since I'm reducing the number of creatures I have to sack to it. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I was running out of time. All right, we got 3 lander into ritual into. I mean, yeah, we're keeping. That's not. This is a great hand. Yeah, still no basics. There's a basic. Okay. I will dispute the frog. Absolutely dispute the frog. All right, what do we have? We don't really have anything to do on their turn. We could keep Ice Fang up to draw, and then next turn Ritual, or next turn Harbinger. Probably Ritual though. I like keeping the Ice Fang up though because it draws a card. And if we need a counter spell for anything, gives us that option. They're gonna dispute an Ice Fang Coatl. All right. Cool. What's this do again? Now we cast a non-creature spell with one or more mana boons. Okay. I'm gonna probably play Namor. Do I play Namor? Because if he counters it or kills it, then I just Harbinger. I feel like he's got to have something, right? Are you saying yeah to Namor? I don't know when you said that. But that's what I'm going with. Because if he doesn't deal with Namor, then I mean we just get going. He's got so Harbinger's not doing much anyway. That's so weird that he didn't go for it. Like I don't understand. No ephemerate. I think I just want to keep the sync up to pitch to force if needed. Oh yeah. Well, Fluttershy still could have. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I just play Harbinger here and cut him off of white. Stops Ephemerate at the very least. Yeah. Because if he has if he wants to warp another Riddler, he could just hard cast Riddler if he has another land, but that's fine. We have Sink into Stupor. Oh. I think I want to sack the Namor for Oculus here. Because Namor is really not doing anything for us right now. Oculus is going to do a lot more. Ugh. And we can hard cast Oculus next turn too and still have Force up. Oh, come on. Sorry. Like I just said, we'll hard cast this Force. Oh. Okay. I thought he was going to exile the Abhorrent to get the Riddler through. I guess that makes sense because now he's probably got another one. All right. Having one of those flares would have been great. Actually, I guess it wouldn't have mattered, huh? The exile. Ephemerate Solitude, okay. Well, Solitude got exiled because of the Spider-Man. Well, at least we're drawing well. All right. Need to reveal something good off of this Oculus that we can flip. We never do. Never do. Another Spider-Man? Another Riddler. These forces are just looking awful right now. Just trying to think. I have double force up, so I'm just gonna pass turn here. Not sacrificing the Oculus. Why can I never get anything to flip? Alright, these forces are looking great now. I don't think so. Not today. Not today. That's actually pretty good. Do this, do this. Do this, do this. Black. Green. I'm doing this now because if I... Maybe I don't. What do I sacrifice, though? I'm going to sacrifice... I don't really want to sacrifice my forest, but I don't want to sacrifice it. Yeah. We'll sacrifice the forest. Don't care. Spell Snare. They're running Spell Snare now. Okay. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, it didn't matter. It got countered anyway. Spell Snare. Another Riddler? Hardcast Solitude. Go figure. What do I get with Harbinger? I mean, cuts him off a lot of really just white. Not really worried about that right now. I'd rather just flip this and block the Solitude. I'll take 8. And then next turn, cast it. Yeah, I could get Eyeball. That seems better. And I got nothing. Didn't target Riddler, not a real Jumba fan, yeah. Oh, did I block with the wrong one? Oh, I blocked with the wrong one. Oh my god, I totally thought I clicked the flare there. Oh, I lost anyway. Alright. We'll go to game 3. I feel like subtlety is better than force, so I'm going to cut 1 force and bring a subtlety back in. I'm going to take out 1 Harbinger like originally planned and bring Flare in. What's going on, Payday? How we doing? Yes, I like to play first. Competitive, don't talk to me, dude. That's disgusting. Competitive brawl. All right, we're gonna keep this. Opponent mulled to 6. All right, Flutter Strand. It's like Commander, but you actually try to win. Love it. Love it. Yeah, no, I've thought about like playing something else. But if I play something else, no one's gonna come watch. All my viewers are modern players. They want to watch modern games. So I'll keep that on top. I like that. I'm gonna keep Dispute up here. Because they're gonna have Frog. Unless they just have turn. I was gonna say, unless they just, mill Atraxa. I haven't seen an Atraxa though. Well, I appreciate that, Payday. Alright, so no Frog. I'll just do this and keep Dispute up still. This could be a Spell Snare. Right, Spell Snare costs. I would watch you anytime, anywhere. Even if you didn't know. Oh, what? It's kind of freaky. Kind of freaky. What a sweet guy. He's very sweet. They'll probably have a dispute here. That's probably why they played it the way they did. Which is fine. I have a feeling we're going to see a Solitude here before the Birthing Ritual. Nope. It's a shame we didn't have any blue sources, though. Not much we can do about that. Because we just didn't have the blue sources. Yikes. Interesting Stong to, yeah, it would have been great to have had in my hand. This is going swell. Oh, come on. Come on. Now we lose our Oculus. And I made the right play by not keeping that dispute, because I wouldn't have been able to cast it there anyway. I guess if I had played the sync. So maybe it wasn't the right play. Come on, man. What the fuck? Alright, well. Oh, now they're just... Man. Wait, why'd they do that? Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. These draws have just been horrendous, though. Doesn't really matter what we do now, because they're just gonna have answers to everything we try now. Can I ephemerate the Riddler? They didn't discard before they played. Oh wait, they drew 2 cards. Okay. Thoughtseize. Joke's on you. I got nothing. See? Yep. Go ahead. Ephemerate your Riddler. Draw 2 more cards. Oh man, we drew a land. That's exactly what we need, guys. All right, so we're gonna be 2-2. That's all right. We'll try to make it a 3-2 league. I'd be happy with that. Flooding out hard. Obviously, they have a counterspell here. They wouldn't be doing this if they didn't. What? Oh, there's got another one. Yep. All right. I'm not going through this. We lost. We're gonna. We'll go to the last round here. Welcome back to round 5. We've lost the die roll, so we're gonna be on the draw here. We need some help. We need a 3rd land, but definitely going to keep this. We're on the draw, so we're going to see multiple cards here. That's 3 people tonight. Well, 2 people that we knew. Apriola knew that I streamed because he came into the channel right after. Is this Are they on Titan again? Is this gonna be 3 Titan decks tonight? Like, is that really where we're at right now? Holy hell. Yeah. All right. So we got Titan. I don't have any answer to this. Bounce land, bring back Bazeju, which means our ritual is about as good as dead, but that also gives us a land and it makes them have to use it. And we might just get Harbinger out. Oh, Tulare West, no bounce land. Okay, that's something. I want to land, but I want this. Doing a ballerina impression tonight? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. So we're going to keep Ice Fang Quaddle up because we have Flare. I already have my... Oh. I'm slow. I'm slow. As you've grown to learn. Grown to... Have you... Anyway, yeah. So I'm slow. All right. Do you have it? Do you have it? 3 Titan matchups in one league. I can't remember the last time I played against Titan. And then I got 3 tonight. Like usually it's like, oh, here's your energy and Ponza decks. All right, so the Grazer leads me to believe that's going to be. They have Colossus. I don't know that you want a Colossus here. So it's going to be. Shit. It's going to be another Green Sun Zenith for 6. Oh, it is Colossus. I'll take that all day. But I will also definitely Flare of Denial that all day. All right, draw a land. Trying to get a land there. Clearly. How is it like I get so flooded last game and now this game like I can't even buy a land? We got subtlety at least, so that's something. Just delaying the inevitable at this point, but we do have ritual, so maybe we get a Harbinger. I'll do the Riddler, maybe. Probably do an Oculus actually, because it's doubled up right now. So, because if I draw a blue land, I can just hard cast the Harbinger. Which would be very big for us right now. We draw a blue land. Draw blue land, blue land, blue land, blue land, blue land, blue land. Son of a bitch. Any land. Alright. Harbinger. Land? uh... I'm running out of options. So I can play Riddler next turn and then warp the Riddler. Warp the Riddler and sacrifice it, unless, again, I just... And unfortunately, I have to go with Oculus here. Because I want to be able to play the Riddler. I can't get rid of Harbinger. Flare I'm going to need next turn. So Oculus it is. Right? Alright. Land, please. Land. Land. I just want to cast this Harbinger. I don't want to rely on... Oh my god. I hate this deck. I hate it. I hate this deck. Oh my god, we found it. We found it. Only I'm screwed because they have what they need. Well, I have Flare, right? So I'm not entirely screwed. Harbinger. I guess I could have sacked the Oracle and the Charlotte Sage. I don't know that that matters. All right. I mean, we're staving them off, right? Like we've had answers. Oh, attacking with man, attacking with a 0/3. Wow. All right. Well, we need the blue, so we're gonna get Hedge Maze here. That's not terrible. It's not really what I want either. I don't really want that. I'm gonna want something better. No, not getting rid of my Harbinger. Now we've got Shardless next turn. Game's freezing up on us. I think they run... Okay. Valeria West for... What are they going for here? They need another green to cast a Titan. So if they have a Titan in their hand, they would go for a forest. Yep. I guess they don't even need Titan in their hand. They just want the forest to be able to cast it. So we'll do this. And I kind of want to just keep Sync into Stupor up now. Right? While I have it, I just have to keep the Sync up. That's fine. Alright, so they're top decking, so I will cast the Shardless Agent next turn. They'll have to top deck. Oh, and I got Flare, so that's good. Nothing. Oh, I got an Ice Fang. Did they get it? Oh my god, they got it. But we also got it. Kind of want to keep. I'll do this. Actually, yeah, I'll do this. This doesn't really matter. Ugh. So I kind of don't have any counter spells now. So I have Ice Fang. Well, I don't even have a land drop, so that doesn't help. All right. So let's reveal something big here. We can get an Oracle, I guess. Reveal. It's a land. So now we got Sync up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting close to where I'm just going to have to hard cast this Riddler. I might actually just have to play this ritual next. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That was a great draw. Time to start getting the beats on. Another Oculus. Could go for another Harbinger. We'll go for an Oculus. It's just going to win us the game. Finally drew some payoffs. To be fair, I did pitch Oculus pretty early when I was stuck on lands, so I mean, gonna be hard to win when you've already pitched two that quickly. One. Getting all the free wins. Why are you saying that? I know they're pretty new on Titan actually, so because they'll watch this. That is very true. All right, we're just gonna keep sinking to super up. Nothing. All right, so we want consigns. We want Harbinger, Endurance, Foundation Breaker, Witherbloom Charm. Rather cut a snake. Seems good to me. All right, game two. Why are you saying that? Because I'll watch it. Do we have anyone else streaming tonight? Anyone worth paying attention to? Ah, Gilspire's on. All right. Oh, Beefy's on too. This is where Hobo says. So we got Giltspire then. Oh boy, I got my buddy Spectre Turtle on Brood Scale now. And BLJ, if you're there, that goes for you too. You're just not talking, so. You know it. He's been on Titan for as long as I've known him, and he's having a really hard time winning, just like I was. Giltspire's so hard struck. How so? He's very serious with his videos. His YouTube videos are like very good, and he doesn't talk during rounds. I mean, I'd like something a little bit more than this, but we're on the draw. We have 2 potential surveils. We'll keep. Guiltspire is a local New Englander, so keeping. You could probably mull, but it's an okay keep. Yeah, I know you've been playing. You've been playing Brood for a while. I've been playing for. Today's Monday, so about 4 weeks now. I guess I just don't know. I can quit whenever I want. Ah, I see what you're saying. Because he just will not quit on Eldrazi. Like when I first met Guiltspire. Oh, they mulled to 4 here. Rough. They mulled to 4. Listen, this has been hard fought, okay? It's not free. Haven't you ever taken economics? Nothing in the world is free, okay? All right. This may be free. Or they reveal. Yikes. So they have to take Spelunking here probably because they didn't play Titan. Unless they're short on lands too, but I feel like it's a Spelunking play. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to have Flare Up for the Spelunking then. I don't need the land anymore. Good on lands. I just said we're good on lands, son of a. Alright, so we got, yeah, Flare for this Spelunking. Especially if they sack the spawn here. Alright. Now if we just top deck Harbinger. Imagine we just top decked Harbinger there. So we're just gonna play Misty Rainforest and pass turn here. We've got Coatl. We have Sink into Stupor. I mean, the hope is they don't play anything here, and we can just end of turn Coatl, and then during our turn, Birthing Ritual. If it's just a Rumble, that's fine. I think I'm fine with the Grazer. So they can play 2 lands now. Fine with that. Grazer.deck, alright. Warped, draw. Birthing Ritual. No point attacking. Doesn't have Death Touch. We'll stack this way. No Harbinger. Never is. We have Subtlety if they top decked a Titan. Escape Shift. Escape Shift. Should have floated 2 if it is a Escape Shift, but it's a Green Sun Zenith. X equals 3. Getting a 6 here. Yep. We could sink into Stupor this, and when they try to recast it, Subtlety it. I actually kind of like that, right? Yeah, sink into the Stupor this. And then when they recast it, we Subtlety, getting rid of... Yeah, because we'd have to get rid of Riddler. Don't know that I really want to do that. We can just cast Riddler and hope to get a blue card off of it. I don't know if I want to do that either. I want the Subtlety. I want the Subtlety in case they top deck, so I can't play this yet. Harbinger. And I got the Harbinger. Alright, we're good. I think that it's a mistake, exactly. Yeah. Yep. Definitely worth it, especially knowing, I mean, well, now that we've got the Harbinger. That's fine. That's fine. That's an Oculus. So I'm just going to flip this. Actually, it's going to get blocked by a Razor anyway. They might make the mistake and block with the 6, hoping to kill it, but odds are they've just blocked with a Grazer. They don't block anyway. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I have the endurance now, so before they attack with 6, I can endurance anyway. What do we got here? Another Harbinger. I'll take it. Oh, it's all good. You're still here lurking. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, attack first. Yeah. Antis, I'm glad that like I end up doing the things that you're saying to do. This is, I think, the first time I played this deck. I think I played it once before. One league. Long time ago when the deck first came out. But before they attack, I'm not going to let them trigger 6 at all. So I'll endurance just to get value out of there and make sure they don't get it value off of 6. Don't really think it matters right now, but nonetheless. I had a local ask me today to borrow Brood for our last local. Hell yeah. Brood's just so much fun. Like, I've really grown to just love the deck. I love the many different lines, and I still have a lot to learn with the deck. So can I just win? So I have 5. Oh, yeah, I have 10 in the air. Spike was going off today about how Trudge was better than. Dude, I was talking about that in the Brood Scale chat, in the Brood Scale Discord. All right, 3-2. We went 3-2 with a deck I played once in my life. I'll take it.